Hi everybody, this is the Patriot, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, and welcome back to the Patriot. And hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So we're back here discussing what's going on in America. And in this video we're going to talk about a movie star, Natalie Portman, who I like some of her movies. I like some of the movies that she did with, with George Lucas, and obviously a lot of the Avengers movies. But these actors and these actresses, they're all being paid. They're all fake. So anytime they go into the real world, keep it in mind that this is probably an act. Okay? And she put on an act, I guess, the other day, crying over the immigration and the enforcement of our laws in this country. And Megyn Kelly went off on her, and actually in quite an amusing kind of way. Let me read you from the Gateway Pundit. Megyn Kelly to Natalie Portman, you effing idiot Hollywood starlet. We don't give a bleep what she thinks. I'm just showing her fake effing tears. Now, if you've seen any of Natalie's movies, she's always crying in the movies. So her crying is like, it's like laughing. It's on instinct. She's trained. She's trained to cry. Megyn Kelly eviscerated lefty Hollywood actress Natalie Portman on her show on Today after Portman shed tears from Minnesota activist Alex Preddy. Let me just check something. This is from Wednesday. And of course, Alex Preddy was a former nurse. He's not a nurse. He was a nurse. I guess he got fired or he quit. And then joined a Antifa cell. Who was injured, shot dead at an anti-ICE operation. Preddy was injured before that when he wrestled with police just 1 week earlier at a protest because he broke a rib. And that's when he put himself on the radar of ICE, where they had to keep an eye on him. On Saturday, ICE agents shot Preddy dead in the Minnesota cold. Megyn Kelly did not hold back. Megyn Kelly, can I just show you something? Let's just do it this way. Can we play Natalie Portman? I'm not going to play, I'll just read it. Natalie Portman is super upset. I'm going to show you some breaking news about the man she's crying over. But here's Natalie Portman. Quote from Natalie. What's going on in our country right now is absolutely horrific. With what a federal government, Trump's government, Christie Noem, ICE, what they're doing is really the worst of humanity. And then we also had the best of the humanity for the way people are showing up for each other and community and Americans coming out to support each other and protect each other and fight against injustice. We voted for this. I voted for this. So many people voted for this. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what any of these people are talking about. I could not be proud to be an American right now. Or she's not really American. She's half American. She's got dual citizenship. And according to Trump, he's trying to get rid of dual citizenship. Either pick one or the other. I could not be prouder to be American right now. By the way, I would say that she'll take the other citizenship. They gave it to her. I could not be proud to be American right now by the way the Americans are acting. I could not be sadder to the American right now with the way the government's behaving. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional because it's really been a horrible day. It's been a horrible week. And it's very joyful to be at a film festival and in a creative community celebrating the film together. But when it's happening in our country, it's just obscene. I mean, just think about that. She's at a film festival. She's enjoying her life. But meanwhile, she's got to talk about this. And what Trump and Christie Noem are doing to our citizens, and they're not citizens. Well, they're citizens, but the people they're protecting are illegals. And to undocumented people is outrageous and needs to end, okay? Megyn Kelly. No one gives a shit about Natalie Portman's political opinion, but she's representative of these far-left lunatics. The Karen Intifada that we've been watching in Minneapolis. That was after we learned about the death of Alex Preddy on Saturday. Alex Preddy broke ribs in confrontation with federal agents a week before his death, sources say. Federal immigration officers have been collecting personal information about protesters and agitators in Minneapolis, sources told CNN, and had documented details about Alex before he was shot to death on Saturday. It is unclear how Preddy first came to the attention of federal authorities, but sources told CNN that about a week before his death, He suffered a broken rib when a group of federal officers, tackled him while he was protesting their attempt to detain other individuals. The early incident started when Pretty stopped his car after observing ICE agents chasing what he describes as a family on foot and began shouting and blowing his whistle, according to a source who asked not to be named out of fear of retribution. Pretty later told the source that 5 agents tackled him and one leaned on his back, an encounter that left him with a broken rib. The agents quickly released him at the scene. That day he thought he was going to die, said the source. Pretty was later given medication consistent with treating a broken rib, according to the records revealed by CNN. So all this is going on, and he decides to go back a week later. He can't even breathe. Megyn continues, my point is simply, this guy knew very well knew what was going to happen to him if he yet again injected himself in the middle of a Border Patrol enforcement operation. But he did it anyway. Well, he's being paid. And he's, indoctrinated. But he did it anyway. I'm not shocked. You're not shocked. We don't give a shit about Natalie Portman thinks or doesn't think about this. I'm just showing you her fake effing tears. Where were her tears for Lake and Riley? I don't remember her tearful video of Jocelyn Nogueira down in Texas. Did you cry for her, you rich bitch who's protected by guards and fences and multi-million-dollar estates from having to deal with anything like what these Border Patrol agents are going through or these ICE agents are going through in order to protect people who don't have your money and means and resources? And I would also bring up the people that live in Minneapolis that are scared of the pirates hanging around in Minneapolis that have taken over the state of Minnesota. And Ilhan, you see this thing with Ilhan Omar? It looks so fake. That video of her, that guy spraying apple cider vinegar at her. If that was something real, they would have taken the hell out of there and had her looked at for like the next 6 hours in the hospital. But Natalie Portman, she's been pampered her whole life, okay? She has to do this. She cannot go without doing this. She has to, feed the beast, as it were. She's long been indoctrinated. She's long been a part of the system that creates propaganda. She has no choice. She has to do this. She has to act like this. She's got no choice. And, and she makes herself look ridiculous. Don't say nothing. The best thing that these stars can do is not say anything. I thought it was interesting as an aside. Last year, you saw other actors and actresses from the Avengers movies did like a Zoom call where they were all coming out for Kamala Harris. But then it all came out that they were all being paid. Now, I don't know if she was being paid for this, these crocodile tears. But they're all actors, they're all actresses, they're not who they say they are. And we know that they have to feed the beast, or they're not going to have any work in Hollywood. It's usually from actors or actresses that quite frankly aren't relevant, that trying to get back in, that make fools of themselves. I mean, she's doing all these big movies, and and the fact she's still doing this is telling you that she still wants work in Hollywood. But the irony of it is that again, she's been pampered her whole life. She's had it so easy her whole life. She's going on, in front of the camera, pretending to be something she isn't in every movie, and she comes out and cries. Cries for what? Alex Pretty, who got himself whose life was a mess, or Renee Good, whose life was a mess, and got themselves all involved with all these criminals involved, and it's all criminality, man. All of it. All of it. You let me know what you think about this video, and of course, please subscribe to the Patriot Hut, where I say it like it is. Good, bad, or indifferent. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.